Bright lights city, gonna set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running rebels of UNLV. The Bruins will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Irvin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rebels offense will take the first swing of the game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all of the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win, so it'll be a fun individual matchup.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Calandria. Got a man, it's Reynolds. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Puts it out of the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Spins away from one. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. The throw to the outside is complete.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. Nope.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical 3rd down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bruins offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense to do.
And when you're watching him as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And that's a first down for the offense.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. He's got an open man. Lots of running room. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Gain of 35 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
The give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the catch. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
First and goal, UCLA.
Trying to slam in. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the D deny them on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
UCLA.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Gums. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gums. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass. It's Calandria. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Power football with the run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Looking to take a shot. He's got it down the left. Hits the crease. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UCLA.
UCLA.
And that shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
UNLV 3.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now. Ripping through the defense. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
At the 46-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
UCLA 14, UNLV 3.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. No matter the sport, he epitomized a UCLA mantra: be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Quick handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Bunch formation for these receivers. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Thomas. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. 1st down and 10.
At the 47-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield.
Pass interference. Defense.
They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Going up top again. Makes the catch. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Gets it out quickly. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. To the air, it's Calandria. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Trying to move the sticks on third down. They'll give it to the back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Bruins under the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Back to pass on second down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The Bruins line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the big fella. Open space at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Gain of 20.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolled. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. The run from the shotgun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. Looking left. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback were smaller, and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He'll do it himself. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
The Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic than they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He's loose. Delivers the stiff arm. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the quick shuffle pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The Bruins are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
First down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Bruins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Brings up second down.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Touchdown, Bruins! Fitted in the window for the score.
UCLA.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Toledo is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 18 over Western Kentucky. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass, it's Calandria. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. Off play action. With the catch, it's Thomas. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Third down coming up.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball up.
There he goes. Stopped just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Gomes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Brings up second down.
Back to throw. It's Calandria. Here's the pressure. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Gomes. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Really nice throw there. I'll tell you, UCLA, they've got an impressive history book of quarterbacks, going all the way back to Rick Neuheisel. Troy Aikman is a name people will recognize. Cade McNown back in my day. And then recently, DTR was carving up defenses too, throwing it. You've got to be able to make good decisions. You've got to be able to deliver strikes through the air, and this guy right now is doing just that.
Finds a little space. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Hand off from the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the running back.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Reads it, fires complete. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. After swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a third and long is a different animal. Get it out on the screen. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Calandria. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
And that's a first down.
Leaves it with the running back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Second down.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. This offense has it with really good field position. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Bruins have moved it inside the 20. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Here's the handoff. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. They're going to go for it on fourth down with a couple of good options, a first down or a touchdown. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
UCLA.
The give. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Cutting it close now with third and goal upcoming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Trying to surge it in. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Distance not the problem here. The angle is a little tricky.
The kick is
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
6.
He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense will quickly use a timeout. To throw, it's Calandria. That's reeled in, it's Gums. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle. It's Gums. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been